2020 was a year like no other. While traditional Boilermaker moments were persistent and shined through, the months were filled with major changes to how we all learn, research, work, and live together. By the end of January, Purdue University's Public Health Emergency Planning Committee was monitoring information about the novel coronavirus rapidly developing overseas. Meanwhile, the launch of The Next Giant Leap took off, a brand evolution for the university, stemming from the Giant Leap's sesquicentennial campaign, which concluded in fall 2019. A new narrative and visual identity, including a new logo incorporating the popular Motion P, were introduced to help strengthen the university's storytelling. Aligned with the university's land-grant mission and in partnership with modernstates.org, Purdue's Fast Start program was announced.
We hope that this will lead to a significant increase in young people who otherwise might not even make the attempt to know that there is a way to Purdue for them.
The program aims to help Indiana high school students earn up to a year of college credit through free online courses and the corresponding college-level examination program exams. As concerns over the COVID-19 pandemic grew at the end of February, the university made changes to university-sponsored travel. By the end of March, Purdue moved to remote learning, and it was announced the university would be unable to conduct its traditional in-person May commencement ceremonies.
Wherever you're watching this virtual ceremony, I hope you're surrounded by people you love, people who helped you reach this moment of achievement.
We need to slow the spread, and we need to do it now.
A stay-at-home order was issued by the governor of Indiana, and many faculty and staff were asked to work remotely. Essential workers on campus were asked to use CDC recommendations for prevention of the spread of COVID-19. On March 12th, due to COVID-19 concerns, the NCAA canceled the Division I men's and women's 2020 basketball tournaments, as well as all remaining winter and spring NCAA championships. A Safe Campus Task Force was created in April to help develop practices, procedures, physical facilities, or any operations to help limit the degree of illness on campus. By late May, the Protect Purdue implementation team worked to develop plans to enable the university to further its discovery and learning missions in the safest possible ways during the COVID-19 pandemic. An initial set of new protocols was issued and included requiring face coverings, social distancing, and robust personal hygiene. In June, the trustees had approved measures allowing students to choose in-person or remote learning and implementing of additional Protect Purdue measures for the fall.
It's very important that we remember our mission as an institution of higher education, and we needed to make sure that we had an evidence-based, science-driven plan that would allow us to reopen our campus, protect our students, protect our faculty and staff, and most importantly, protect the most vulnerable in our population.
Everything has been focused on protecting the most vulnerable. Everything is focused on protecting health based on the best science that we have. And I can guarantee you that decisions are made on the basis of the best science that we have.
All West Lafayette faculty and staff were required to complete COVID-19 training by July 1st, and new guidelines were set regarding on- and off-campus events. All students coming to campus for summer start or early start programs were required to receive a COVID-19 test, which the university provided.
For Purdue to be the place of maximum opportunity and for as diverse a student body as can come and succeed there, this project is essential. It's the most direct thing we can do, and that's why we did it. Build our own pipeline.
In July, it was time for celebration with the opening of the Purdue Polytechnic High School students' permanent home in Indianapolis. The PPHS Schweitzer Center at Inglewood is located in the newly renovated PR Mallory building. The tuition-free public charter school focuses on providing underrepresented students authentic STEM-focused experiences. May 2021 will mark the first graduating class. Back in West Lafayette, campus got a bit of a makeover with the new pedestrian-friendly 3rd Street corridor. A $1 million makeover transforming the nearly half-mile section between student residences and the north academic areas of campus. Construction of the new 4-story Cheney Hale Hall of Science was completed for the start of fall 2020. Located near Elliott Hall of Music, the building will support chemistry and biology disciplines for first and second year undergraduates. Purdue is constructing a brand new home for Purdue bands and orchestras. The announcement came after a $10 million leadership gift by Mark and Sharon Hagel. Hagel Hall will be built at the southeast corner of 3rd and Russell Streets. Despite challenges facing everyone, Purdue researchers pressed on again and again. The NASA Mars rover Perseverance launched late July, heading to a location on Mars recommended by Brian E. Horgan, an associate professor of planetary science and member of the Perseverance science team. It is scheduled to land in February 2021. Many campus buildings were closed due to the pandemic, so Andrew Welton, associate professor of civil engineering and environmental and ecological engineering, took the opportunity to further his investigation into how extended shutdowns affect water quality in buildings. In early August, all students taking in-person fall classes received a health and safety checklist and details on COVID-19 testing. All students are required to commit to the Protect Purdue Pledge, signifying the pledge to follow safety guidelines to help protect themselves, protect others, and protect Purdue.
Together, we will protect Purdue.
A modified boiler Gold Rush welcomed participants from the record freshman class. Safety measures were in place for check-in, move-in, dining courts, and all activities. Outdoor eating and study spaces were constructed. Total fall enrollment at West Lafayette was record-setting as well, with more than 45,800 students. For the first week of classes, COVID-19 testing results showed a 99.26% negative rate.
Let us help you protect Purdue.
Student Protect Purdue ambassadors were recruited to help campus understand the Protect Purdue guidelines and reinforce the new normal among peers. The ongoing Pursuing Racial Justice Together series was developed and hosted by the Division of Diversity and Inclusion. The ongoing series was to continue through the academic year and include virtual discussions with thought leaders and experts, seeking to raise the consciousness of issues related to race, racism, systemic inequity, and justice. The Board of Trustees created a Purdue Equity Task Force for all Purdue campuses to make a plan ensuring an equitable Purdue experience for all, notably Black Boilermakers. Following a $35 million renovation, the historic Union Club Hotel reopened. The 182-room hotel features snapshots of Purdue's legacy everywhere, including 3 new dining areas. The hotel will also be used as a hands-on learning laboratory for students in Purdue's School of Hospitality and Tourism Management.
We just want to say thank you.
The postponed Purdue Day of Giving set records in September. Taking the theme Meet the Challenge, the 24-hour social media-based fundraising event brought in 20,224 gifts from around the world, again setting a fundraising record and reaching a cumulative 7-year total of $189.1 million.
Come along, let us join in a song. Hail to old Purdue.
October 14th marked the 25th anniversary of the Purdue Bell Tower, the landmark at the center of campus symbolizing the university's persistent pursuit to reach 1 brick higher. A time capsule was placed inside the structure to recognize both the Bell Tower milestone and the pandemic-marked time in campus and world history. Purdue received the top honor for its work in regional economic development, being honored by the Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities. The Economic Engagement Connections Award is the top prize in the APLU Awards competition, recognizing overall excellence and leveraging across 3 award categories: place, innovation, and talent. The 3 highlights in the categories were the Purdue Foundry, the Polytechnic High School, and Purdue Global. Again and again and again, Purdue continues to make unprecedented giant leaps in affordability. The Purdue Board of Trustees approved the 10th straight year of no tuition increase through at least 2022-23. The Wall Street Journal named Purdue the 9th best public institution in the country, 5th best overall for student engagement, and 47th overall in the Wall Street Journal Times Higher Education rankings. The university's 2020 homecoming celebration took place virtually, themed Giant Leaps at Home. It offered the Purdue community around the globe an array of virtual programming. And for the first time in 87 years, Purdue musical organizations presented the Purdue Christmas Show as a virtual production, shared online via the PMO website and social media channels.
To your call once more, we rally alma mater, hear our praise.
Where the Wabash spreads its valley filled with joy, our voices raise. From the skies is swelling, echoes from the cheers that tell the tale of your victories and your heroes. Hail Purdue, we sing all hail. Hail, hail to old Purdue, all hail to our old golden flag. Hail, hail to old Purdue, our friendship nation ever had. Ever grateful, ever true, as we raise our song anew. Of the days we spent with you, all hail our own Purdue.